Can't be putting this on until I'm ready, eh?
I'm recording.
All right, but then when's the beginning of the show? Now, when we edit it, all the front stuff is going to be cut out, right? We're not going to put that on there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be cut out. Now it's going to start. Zink. It's not very loud. 108live.radio.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Coming to you with another Dub Sessions with Ananta Krsna Das. We're listening to Chant Away by Carlton Coffee. Everybody knows in these days that's what we got to do is chant away. No excuses, just chant. That's one of the biggest things about becoming a devotee is to be able to chant, or become qualified in chanting. And a devotee means to become fully qualified with all the noble qualities. Srila Prabhupada says. So endear yourself to these qualities and chant. Chanting helps control the mind, and that's one of the biggest things we have to do. We can't let our mind run amok. As Prabhupada always says, you should not be carried away by the dictation of the mind, but the mind should be carried away by your dictation. Rounds. Get your 16 rounds in, man. Get them in early. You need to just focus in the morning and do your 16 rounds. Check. There we go. Now we're back on the smooth beat. I forgot I can control the music. Yeah, man. Get your 16 rounds in early, like I was saying. Like Mr. Carlton Coffee recommends. Except don't drink no coffee, listen to him. So I'd like to hear from everybody out there, how are we doing on our 4 regulative principles? How are we doing on our 16 rounds a day? Do we try? Does anybody out there drink decaf coffee? Does it help? I remember some devotees we used to hang around and we would drink chicory. Chicory and what was the other thing? It was like a coffee that had a roasted flavor to it, but it wasn't no caffeine. That's what I love about South Africa. Rooibos tea. It's the best tea. No caffeine. gets right to you. Dubwise. Selection without objection. That's a good one. Just grooving with the dub, Mr. Carlton Coffee. And remember, in the words of Srila Prabhupada, don't feel yourself to be alone because God is always with you. And when you surrender to your guru, he shall always be with you as well. Always. Always. Because the main thing is, although we are imperfect, because we are following the perfect, our proposition is perfect. We must keep on rolling in that vein. We try to endeavor to do so much, but, we're helpless to act in accordance to our nature. So as we practice to be a devotee, topmost in society, you gotta remember to be merciful. The devotee of the Lord is merciful to everyone. Cats, dogs, trees, everything. Everything. To kill nothing. That is love. And we need to show love. In this world, everybody needs love. And love doesn't always have to mean to make yourself vulnerable. But it also means you don't harden your heart towards those in need, even if you can't help them at that moment. Because no matter how hard we try, we cannot see God by our own endeavor. But if we qualify ourselves, God will reveal himself, and then we will be able to see him. How's the best way to qualify ourselves? Just to show love. Hey? So much waste goes on in this world, man, because as we know, self-realization is possible in the human form of life, but not in the other forms. So we got to take this opportunity, not to make ourselves vulnerable, but to show love. Dubwise. Selection without objection. Zunga 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 zing. Mr. Yellow Man.
Say if you have a paper, you must have a pen. And if you have a start, you must have a end. Say 5 plus 5, it equal to 10. And if you have a boat, you put them in a pen. And if you have a rooster, you must have a hen. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Zungo zungo go zungo zen.
Hey.
Jump for happiness and jump for joy. You know fi call yellow man no boy. Lady and they used to take fit tire. Great guy lord them call him child. You know fi call yellow man no boy. You know fi call John no boy. You know fi take iron knife boy. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Catch it. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Car 00119. Cause yellow man make you feel so fine. Me chat all me lyric, me chat them in a rhyme. Me nah eat like me full up a rhyme. Cause yellow man him nah commit no crime. Cause zungo zungo go zungo zen. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Hey, kushumpen, kushumpen. Hey,
Rastafari.
kushumpen. Say you
Yeah,
have
say
a
that
start,
good
you must
man.
have a end. Say you have a end, you pass me the pen. But if you yellow man have too much girlfriend, can't nobody matter to me no girlfriend. You a idiot boy, me have 110. Say all of them a be yellow children. All of them a a be yellow children. Some live a Kingston and don't a me a pen. None of them a ask me how me have enough girlfriend. True arguments I have enough arguments, Lord. Arguments I have enough arguments. Me enter in the house of Parliament. Prime Minister and his wife have to keep silent. A true yellow man a chat intelligent. They put me in the court, the judge say you're innocent. True arguments I have enough arguments. Sanja should have be with me girlfriend. Hey, lady Annie should have be me girlfriend. Make a zungo zungo go zungo zen. Hey, you know fi jump fi happy or joy. You know fi call yellow man no boy. Nobody take John fi toy.
You know, you gotta forgive me, I'm working with new equipment here today, folks. And I'm not qualified on this new equipment. But, you know, I'll try to become qualified on this equipment. I'll do anything to try to perform this service. Some good reggae music. But remember, our main business is to become Krishna conscious. And if we waste time trying to improve our material life and forget the chanting, then that's a great loss. Hey? Srila Prabhupada. Uptown Rebel by Desi Roots. Watch them Uptown Rebels. Everybody wants to move uptown. But is that where the happiness is at? You know, Srila Prabhupada said, we are trying to give people that happiness which is never exhausted. That is our object. That is our objective of happiness. Never to be exhausted. Higher. Dubwise. Moving with the Uptown Rebel. So we must have a solid foundation of chanting and following the regulative principles. Then one is fit to lead others, eh? It's not hard. There's no trick, it's just a simple trick. Yeah, man, but stay away from those Uptown Rebels. Everybody's trying to lead somebody somewhere, eh? Prabhupada says we must have a solid foundation of chanting and following the regulative principles. It's just 4 regulative principles. 4. They're not hard to follow, eh? If you're dedicated to following them, just follow them. How hard is it to not gamble? Who's addicted to gambling? They can't stop gambling. Why can't you stop gambling? I understand it's, might be difficult internally, but Stop going to the casino. Stop going to the website. It's gambling. There's other ways to get people gamble. They gamble with their lives. They gamble with their fortunes. We could stop that, you know? We could stop eating meat, fish, and eggs. Nowadays, there's so many packaged products for vegans. It's wonderful. You can eat these things. Offer them. They're offerable, some of them. Just make sure you check the ingredients. And then, you know, if you're married, if you have your significant other, then what are you looking for? You know, you don't go around out there doing this, that, prostitutes, illicit sex. Oh, man. And the intoxication. Everybody feels like we need to be intoxicated in this world because there's so much stress, some way to bring you down. But just remember, intoxication means it's toxic to your body and you shouldn't be ingesting it. It makes your liberty suffer. That's why it's an intoxicant. It has a toxic effect. So stay away from these toxic effects. And if you follow these 4 principles and do your chanting, then you will be fit to lead others. Because there must be some leader. But why not the supreme leader? Who will never misguide you. He will give you the actual path of happiness, and then you'll become happy. So stop trying to look to all these people that tell you this, that, this, that. Krishna tells you everything you need to be happy. Over and over again. 5,000 years ago. Telling you, this is all you need to do. You'll be happy. What more do you want in life than happy? What are you working for if not to be happy? What are you doing this, that for? Why are you so miserable right now if not to try to be happy? No, man. Like Desi Roots say, stay away from the uptown rebel, eh? The words of Mr. Yami Bolo. Be on good terms with everybody you can be. Show everybody love. But love shouldn't make you vulnerable, eh? Don't put yourself in a position to be taken advantage of. Some people need a hug, some people need a kick in the butt. It's how you show your love. It's tough love. Don't use that as an excuse either. You want to serve God, you must feed everybody. Excuses, just chant.
The old school music, inspiring music, yeah.
Earl 16 talking about the good old days.
I'm not saying we shouldn't think about the future, because everything will change at some time or another. Now is not the time to sit down and wonder not simple. Upload the Reggae lyrics from the MCs and the DJs. I'm not saying we shouldn't think about the future, cause everything will change at some time or another. Now is not the time to sit down and wonder. We've got to move forward. People go and music remains. People's attitudes stop and change. I'm not out of time, but I'm in the right range. Can we recreate some good?
Can I do it? Can I fix it, Aldo?
Love and grace. Today in them your music, man, it don't hold no space. But in this your music gonna hold my place. Whoa, yeah. What is on to the good old days when real music they used to play? We used to listen to some good DJs, didn't cost a dime or a penny. Now every second them are all I'm cool. Keeping the dance all not simple. Upload the Reggae lyrics from the MCs and the DJs. Yeah, Rasta, three things bunga down the red, man. Tell him, man. Let's try to find a being in the era right now. They don't want to find one. Yeah, I call it, say you find it. Because we can't let them corruption down, Rasta. One good dance to go.
All right. Back live and direct. Mr. Folk Reed, Golden Daffodils. Golden Daffodils. Golden Daffodils.
But the moving thoughts of kindness and to holding deeds of prayer.
You know, Prabhupada said, the mouse, they make a hole in the field for his living comfortably. You have seen the holes in the field. And the big snake, they take advantage of these holes. They enter into it and eat the mouse and live comfortably. So the mouse makes the comfortable place for the snake. The snake's business is to enter and live comfortably. Watch out the government don't treat you like a mouse. Because it's Krishna, man. Krishna is the one. Krishna doesn't like his sincere devotees to suffer or become frustrated or depressed. He will not stand idly by in any such case, so do not fear on that account. Krishna has got some plan for you. Always think in that way. Always think that very soon he will provide everything to your heart's desire. Lord Krishna. Because that's what he's about, man. You know? People be looking to the sky, to the star signs, to good luck this, bumbleclad witchcraft that, science. Just gotta remember, astrology isn't meant for the materialist, eh? Let me repeat that. Astrology is meant for the materialist, but a spiritualist does not care for the future. Everything is dependent upon Krishna. Everything is dependent upon God. So stop trying to depend on man, or what man tells you, or even the stars. It can affect your body. I'm sure there has some kind of correlation between our chemical makeup and the way the chemicals interact with the pressure of gravity and magnetism and how that's influenced by the other masses in our solar system. But That really has got nothing to do with our spirit soul. And it really has less to do with you know, what we need to do as a living organism, you know, which is praise God, chant 16 rounds and do the 4 regulative principles. I mean, just do what your guru tells you to do, right? Can't be any harder than that. You don't want to be this mouse, right? But even the mouse and even the snake, man, we're all allotted our happiness and distress in life. No matter what species you are, you're going to be happy, you're going to be sad. You're going to have troubles and tribulations, and you're going to have triumphs, you know, and successes. Don't get caught up. Don't become identified with it, you know? You are not the body. You are not your hair. You are not your job. You are not your car. You're not your shoes. You're not your watch. You're not even the sum of all those things. You know, you're not where you live, what neighborhood you're in. All of these things should be conducive for bhakti, for praising God. And then you'll really be happy, right? Keep that solid foundation of chanting and following the regulative principles. Okay? Because Krishna is the best friend ever of everyone, eh? So if you want to make friends with Krishna. He'll protect you. He'll satisfy you in all aspects. He's not on Facebook. He's in your japa bag. He's in the Bhagavad Gita. He's in all the books of Srila Prabhupada and all the acharyas, the great acharyas. So it's best to go and find them, man. PC, you're defeating me. Mr. Will T in the fellowship dub. So that's what we need is fellowship, right? No excuses, just chant. That's our theme for the day, eh? 16 rounds, man, and 4 regulative principles. No meat, fish, or eggs. No intoxicants. No drugs. No alcohol. No illicit sex. No gambling. 16 rounds. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. New and improved. Wanagwan. In this Kali Yuga. Hey, we got so many complaints in this Kali Yuga. Because we can complain. It's all so horrible. But it's also so interesting, man. These are interesting times. So let's just continue, eh? We go, we chant Krishna, and we move on. We maintain the respect and look out for the Prakash of Krishna, eh? Because God manifests himself in these times. Especially these times. These times when evil is running amok. Ew. He's somewhere out here performing his Leela, trying to tell you, lead you on the right path. Find him through Guru. Find your Guru. He'll tell you what to do. I hate you, Bill Gates. Actually, I love you, Bill Gates. But you need that kick in the butt. Steve Jobs, where are you? Really? Almost wasn't responding, but now it's responding. More music coming your way. It's not supposed to come your way like this. What the? Better lock your gates, Bill Gates. Because I'm coming. Destroying my show. A storm is raging, and we don't know. He never had no place. Lord, when I get a hold of you. Tough love. Okay, I'm on with the tunes. Mr. Junior Delgado. Storm is coming. Like the days of Noah, when he built the wall. Yes,
judgment is coming, and I'm preaching it to you. A storm is coming, so you better put away the iron. Get down and be careful of the storm. Storm is coming, and I'm preaching it to you. A storm is raving, yes, yeah, preaching it to you. Yes, yeah, now, the burning ices, burning ices, burning ices. Storm is coming,
Yeah, man.
and I'm preaching it to you.
Storm cloud.
A storm is raving, and I'm preaching it to you.
Where are you going to take shelter from the storm?
When he built the wall,
Jada's the umbrella. Krishna's umbrella is big enough for everybody, eh?
place to run and hide, yes, yeah. Like the days of Noah, when he built the ark. A storm is coming, and I'm preaching it to you.
19th to the 21st.
A storm is coming, so you better put away the ark.
So we just got some news about some open mic poetry going on here at ISKCON Santon. ISKCON Santon will be hosting the Cavea Corner February 19th to the 21st, March 19th to the 21st. Come with your poetry, bring your lyrics. That's ISKCON Santon, right off Ravone Ave. So I know y'all got some lyrics. Bring your lyrics. Might even learn a few things, eh? There'll be none of that though. No guns. Come on. So you got to remember, man. You know, there's so much stuff going on today. We all got to express ourselves. So come to the poetry workshop at Cavea Corner here at ISKCON Santon and work on your poetry, man. Come and express yourself. Yeah, man. I better take it down from Mr. Junior Marvin, or Junior Delgado, and bring it to Mr. Junior Marvin. Talking about cool out, son. Don't put your hat where you can't reach it. Cause it don't make no sense. Yeah, man, the road to the top is long and winding. And it's a foolish dog that barks at a flying bird. Yo, man, this is some knowledge right here. A patient man rides donkey, eh? This is cool, man. Cool out, man. Chant, man. life. There's hope. You got life. Yeah, man. Can't let them go on like that, man. I know things will be getting desperate, man. If you feel desperate, man, just cool out. However you need to cool out. And stay away from those intoxicants. They're not going to help. But there's some good things that'll come that are non-toxic. Quite for your health. Find these things, they'll make you happy, eh? Mr. Pablo Gad, talking about the hard times. Hard times.
Do you really wanna know about our time? She's stone at the fire, she's fine at the bar. Oh yes, the have all, and the have not. You will buck up on the hard time.
We're all crying about these hard times today, eh?
On the hard time. Never been told. Do you really wanna know what happened to our silver and gold? We'll buck up on a hard time. Buck up on a hard time.
Don't let the hard times get you down, folks. Where there's life, there's hope. Remember from the last song?
No shoes on their feet, one pants to their waist. Oh yeah, one shirt on their back. It is a disgrace to see that we pop up on a hard time.
These are the people that'll be demonized, eh? The ones that are going through the hardest of times. They're the ones that need help the most. That's why they cry the loudest.
No food to eat,
You must figure that out.
no pants to wear.
The writing's on the wall. The Viceroy's slogan on the wall. It's very clear. Slogans on the wall.
No one can make I change right now. 'Cause I am
108live.radio, the dub sessions. And don't forget to come out and attend our Sunday Love Feast here at ISKCON Santon, 11th Avenue in Rivonia. We got a yoga lounge. We got a vegetarian restaurant. We got a kids school. We got a beauty salon. We got meditation workshops. Classes in the Vedas. The Puranas. Come, man, just come. I know you want to come. Just come. Whatever you heard about it, just come. You want to be here. This is our community. We can make it happen. Good things to come. You know? This is Prabhupada's preaching mission. This is the base. Teach everybody. Where else can you get holy mercy? Just by showing up and eating the most delicious food you'll ever have. It just doesn't happen every day. Yeah, we got one more before the road, so let's see. We're gonna play this next track. The Roots Radix Band. The Stranger Cole version. So Roots Radix with Stranger Cole.
No more fussing and fighting.
No more fussing and fighting, people. Come on.
Criticizing.
Leave this on a peaceful note, man. No more fussing and fighting, folks. You know, when you criticize somebody, you attract all those qualities that you're criticizing about. So let's try to keep the conversation positive.
No more criticizing. What is fussies? I give it to him. What is for the holy man? No one can take it away. Can't take it away.
All right, so you can join me on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Just look for Ananta Krsna Das. All these things have been flitting by on the screen there. So Ananta Krsna Das is one word, spelled K-R-S-N-A. And then come. Don't forget to check me on 108live.radio. And then check out the Quiddity.com, Quiddity magazine here, man. This has got everything in it. You know, there's a whole webpage designed for the culture today, you know? So we can talk about our music and discuss spirituality in a nice environment that'll help us go through. Huh? We gotta prearrange these commercials. Hold on. Mouth of Vigilance. So we're at Mouth of Vigilance on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that. So yeah, just look for Mouth of Vigilance. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, something with a cloud, and a bird. Twitter. Tweet. Oh, and I got a little article on there too, man, about the dub sessions. So you must check that. Yeah. And come on, PC. Yo, PC, we got to do something about this. This is Roots Mala talking about doing good. So anyway, as we're doing good, check us out on 108live.radio and check us out on all the other little things I talked about, man. SoundCloud and this, that, and the other. All the social medias. We're all here. We're all about it. We're all out here, and we're going to try to make it a special for everybody. But you can come to these social media sites and have a laugh and check out some good music, some good tunes, some good spirituality, you know, and really get going. And then you can come here to ISKCON Santon and really get into it. You know what I mean? Like, we can sit and have chats, we can sit and jam, we can sit and, you know, really enjoy ourselves. And if you want to host us a dub session somewhere, like at a party, please leave a comment, man, and we'll bring the reggae tunes and we'll bring the MacBook, not the PC. Hey, but we love you guys, man. So again, check us out on 108live.radio for the next dub sessions with Ananta Krsna Das, as well as so much other cool music and spiritual conversations. Haribol. If you had a neck, I would choke you. Look, the whole other thing with the other music disappeared. So I was like, so I only had one, so that's why it was pausing between songs, which is fine.
You know what I'm happy about?
It was working.